Good morning, everyone. It is around 11:26 a.m. and I just finally put this together for you guys to see. So what I have here is a Radioshack TRS-80. This is the Model 1, released in 1977. So this is a very early model of it because Radioshack went and made a second iteration of the Model 1 where it actually had a numpad instead of this little embossed little badge here, I guess. And on the back side of this unit, the serial number is 15,363. That is a very early number for this model because they made over 100,000 of these before they switched over to a Model 2. And a lot of these models were actually sent to Radio Shack back to get upgraded and such. You can see the tape is still on here from the original owner. It's all yellowed and disgusting, but it has labels for power, video, and recorder for tape recorder, because on the back here, all the ports are exactly the same. They're 5-pin DIN sockets. So I got a power supply here I got on eBay, which actually cost more than the fucking unit that I bought. I got this for $5 at a thrift store. I got this online for $20. Guy said it didn't work, plugged it in, checked the voltages, it's fine. So that's plugged into the power port. And the video port, I actually had to make this cable out of a old AT style keyboard. Don't worry, it was like some stupid clone from 2001, so nothing of value was really lost. I got no way of, well, I don't really have a cable to test the cassette port, but here's the thing. So let me turn on my monitor. I got an Apple II monitor here for composite. Cable's all set up and everything. Check the pins for the cables and shit. So let's wait for this guy to warm up. This guy's at max brightness, low contrast or whatever, so you could see like the screen and stuff. So let us go and turn on the unit in the back, a little button. Just watch the screen. And there's the light. Unit is on, but as we can see, no video output, which is amazing. So at least the unit actually turns on, the light comes on, and heat does come out from the back of the unit, so stuff is working in there. So either, I want to say it's either my terrible wiring, which is not the case because I've already double and triple checked the wires in the back, and they're all good and such. Let's see if I can adjust this. Yeah, I've done this for like hours. There's no video coming out of this unit, and I have a feeling that's because of the expansion port here. So in this little case here, there's a slot here so you can actually stick an expansion unit, and there's this little button that's like depressed, I think, when it's actually connected to the expansion unit, which we don't need to worry about in this case. There's also this cable. I don't know what this does, but it's in there, and I really don't know what it does. But besides that, this thing has no sound. I can press as many keys as I want. It's not going to make any noise out of the computer. No sound or nothing. So, yeah. I got no way of seeing if the operating system or the ROM, I guess, even works, aside from just knowing it powers on correctly. But if this thing does get up and running eventually, that's a nice little piece of history here. 1977, maybe a 79 Radio Shack model computer. It's very nice. These things go for like $350 working with the monitor, expansion unit, floppy drives, manuals, and all that, and this is just by itself. So yeah, that's all I got really to share today for YouTube. Sorry for the lack of content. Actually, I'm not really sorry. Just haven't had time to come up with cool shit to show you. So let me turn off this monitor. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and have a good day.